This one food could be the secret to a longer life. Let me tell you something that took me a lifetime to learn. It is something so simple yet so powerful that it can change the way you live and even how long you live. You see, when I was young, I was just like everyone else. I chased after the quick fixes, the newest diets, the latest trends. I thought the key to a long life was hidden somewhere complicated, something you had to pay a fortune to find. But I was wrong. Dead wrong. It was right there all along. Right in front of my eyes. Yet I was too blind to see it. I watched my friends grow old and tired before their time. I saw them suffer from illnesses that drained the light from their eyes. I saw them become prisoners in their own bodies. It was heartbreaking. And it scared me. I did not want that for myself. I did not want that for my loved ones. I wanted to live. Not just exist, but truly live. I wanted to be able to play with my grandchildren without feeling like my back would break. I wanted to wake up each morning feeling alive. Not exhausted. Not worn out. But full of energy. Full of life. And that fear, that deep fear of wasting away before my time, made me search for answers. Real answers. Not the nonsense you see on TV or the junk they sell you in flashy ads. No, I wanted the truth. And after years of searching, I found it. I found the one thing that made all the difference. It is not some exotic fruit from a faraway land. It is not a magic pill or some expensive supplement. No, it is something so simple that you might laugh when I tell you. But listen to me. Hear me out. Because this one thing changed my life. It changed how I feel. How I move. How I live. And it can change your life too. I am talking about beans. Yes, you heard me right. Beans. Humble. Ordinary. Unassuming beans. I can see the look on your face. You are thinking, beans? Really? How can something so simple be the secret to a longer life? But let me tell you why. And I want you to really pay attention. Because this is not just some old man's tale. This is the truth. The kind of truth that most people never find. I used to think food was just about filling my belly. About satisfying my hunger. But food is so much more than that. It is fuel. It is medicine. It is life. And the more I learned, the more I realized that beans are nothing short of a miracle. They are packed with protein. The kind that keeps your muscles strong and your body going even as the years pass by. They are full of fiber. The kind that keeps your heart healthy. That keeps your blood sugar steady. That keeps you feeling full and satisfied so you are not always reaching for junk food that does nothing but slowly kill you. But that is not all. Oh no. Beans are rich in antioxidants. Those little warriors that fight off the damage that comes with age. They protect your cells. They keep your mind sharp. They keep your body young. I did not know this when I was younger. I wish I had. But I am telling you now. So you do not have to learn the hard way like I did. I remember the day it all clicked for me. I was visiting an old friend who had moved to a small village far away from the hustle and bustle of the city. I was shocked at how young he looked. How full of life he was. He was in his 80s, but moved like a man half his age. He laughed. He played with his grandchildren. He walked up hills without breaking a sweat. I had to know his secret. So I asked him. And he laughed. He took me to his kitchen and showed me his secret. It was not some expensive health supplement. It was not some rare herb. It was a pot of beans simmering on the stove. He told me that he ate beans every single day. Without fail. Sometimes with rice. Sometimes in a soup. Sometimes just by themselves with a little olive oil and salt. It was his staple food. And he was not the only one. Everyone in his village did the same. And they were all living long. Healthy. Happy lives. It was like I had discovered the fountain of youth. But it was not a fountain at all. It was a pot of beans. I started eating beans every day too. I will not lie to you. It was strange at first. I was used to the heavy, greasy foods that left me feeling sluggish and tired. But beans were different. They were light but filling. Satisfying but not overwhelming. And something incredible started to happen. I felt better. Not just a little better. A lot better. I had more energy. More strength. more vitality. My mind felt clearer. My mood improved. I felt alive. I did not need coffee to get through the day anymore. I did not crave sweets or junk food. I did not feel heavy or bloated. And my health improved too. My blood pressure went down. My cholesterol dropped. My digestion became regular and easy. I went to my doctor and he was shocked. He asked me what I was doing differently. I told him. He did not believe me at first. But the results were right there. In black and white. I was healthier than I had been in decades. And the only thing I had changed was adding beans to my diet. I started reading more about it. I wanted to understand why this simple food was making such a huge difference. And what I found was incredible. In places where people live the longest. Places like Okinawa in Japan or Sardinia in Italy. Beans are a staple. They eat them every day. Just like my friend in that little village. Just like I was now doing. They were not wasting their money on fancy supplements or trendy diets. They were eating beans. Simple. Affordable. Powerful beans. I have seen it with my own eyes. I have felt it in my own body. I am stronger now than I was 20 years ago. I have more energy, more joy, more life. All because of this one simple food. And I want you to experience this too. I want you to live. Really live. I want you to be there for your children, your grandchildren. I want you to wake up each morning feeling alive. Not tired. Not sick, not old, but alive. I know it sounds too good to be true. I know you are skeptical. But what do you have to lose? Try it. Just try it. Add beans to your meals. Every day. Not once in a while. Not just when you feel like it. Every single day. Make it a habit. Make it a part of your life. It does not have to be complicated. It does not have to be expensive. There are so many different kinds. Black beans, lentils, chickpeas, navy beans, kidney beans. You can find them anywhere. They are cheap. They are easy to cook. You can add them to soups, salads, stews, or just eat them on their own. Do it for a month. Just 1 month. And see how you feel. I promise you, you will feel the difference. You will feel more alive, more energetic, more joyful. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, you will add more years to your life. Good years. Happy years. I am not a doctor. I am just an old man who has lived long enough to learn a few things. But I know this. I know that this one simple change saved my life. It gave me back my youth. It gave me back my joy. It gave me back my future. And I want that for you too. I really do. So please, listen to me. Try it. What have you got to lose? It might just be the secret to a longer life. How often and in what quantities should one consume this food to maximize its benefits? I remember the first time I heard about the life-changing power of this food. I was skeptical. Just like you might be right now. It sounded too good to be true. But I was desperate. I was tired of feeling weak. I was tired of watching people I loved grow old before their time. I was tired of seeing them suffer from illnesses that could have been prevented. So I gave it a try. And let me tell you, it changed everything. Now, listen closely. This is not magic. It is not a quick fix. It is not some miracle cure. It is real. It is simple. And it works. But only if you do it right. You see, it is not just about eating this food once in a while. It is about making it a habit. A daily ritual. A part of your life. That is how you maximize its benefits. That is how you unlock its true power. I eat this food every single day. Without fail. Sometimes twice a day. And I am not alone. In places where people live the longest. They eat it every day too. They do not skip days. They do not eat it once a week and expect miracles. No, they are consistent. And that consistency is the key. It is like brushing your teeth. You do it every day to keep your teeth healthy. Well, this food is like a toothbrush for your body. For your mind. For your soul. Now, you might be wondering, How much should you eat? That is a good question. And the answer is simpler than you think. You do not need to eat a mountain of it. You do not need to stuff yourself. Just 1 cup a day. That is it. 1 cup. Every day. Day after day. It might not sound like much. But trust me. It is enough. More than enough. It is powerful. It is potent. It works wonders. I remember when I first started eating it daily. I was cautious. I did not want to overdo it. So I started with half a cup. Just to see how my body would react. And even with that small amount, I felt the difference. I felt more energy. More clarity. More strength. I felt alive. So I gradually increased it to 1 cup. And that is where the magic happened. 1 cup a day. Every day. It became my routine. My ritual. My secret weapon. And it was so simple. So easy. I did not have to think about it. I did not have to force myself. I did not have to count calories or measure portions. Just 1 cup. That is all it took. And the results were incredible. My body felt lighter. My mind felt sharper. My mood improved. My health transformed. I am telling you this because I want you to experience it too. I want you to feel the energy, the vitality, the joy. I want you to live a long, healthy, happy life. And this food can help you do that. But only if you eat it every day. Only if you make it a habit. Only if you stick with it. Now, do not make it complicated. Do not overthink it. Do not stress about it. Just eat 1 cup a day. You can add it to your meals. You can eat it on its own. You can mix it with other foods you love. It does not matter how you eat it. What matters is that you eat it. Every day. Without fail. I have been doing this for years now. And I have never felt better. I am strong. I am healthy. I am full of life. I am living proof that this works. And I want you to be proof too. I want you to feel the power of this food. I want you to see how one simple change can transform your life. How can this food be incorporated into a balanced diet without becoming monotonous? I remember when I first started. I was eager, determined. But after a few days, I got tired of eating it the same way over and over again. It felt bland, boring, dull. I thought to myself, how am I going to keep this up? But I knew the power of this food. I knew how good it was for my body, my mind, my life. So I did not give up. I tried something different. And that made all the difference. You see, the secret to making this food exciting is variety. It is about mixing it up, changing the flavors, the textures, the combinations. One day, I added some fresh herbs, just a handful. It transformed the taste. It was like a burst of freshness, a new life. I could not believe how something so simple could make such a big difference. That is when I realized the possibilities were endless. I started experimenting, trying new spices, new herbs, new flavors. And each time, it felt like I was eating something new, something exciting, something delicious. I found that this food goes well with almost anything. You can mix it with fruits for a sweet twist. Berries, apples, oranges. They all work beautifully. The natural sweetness of the fruit balances the richness of the food. It is like a dance of flavors, a harmony, a joy. And the best part? It is healthy. It is nourishing. It makes you feel good. But that is not all. You can also mix it with vegetables for a savory touch. Leafy greens, roasted veggies, grilled peppers. The combinations are endless. Each bite is a burst of flavor, a new experience, a new delight. And it keeps things interesting. It keeps you excited. It keeps you coming back for more. I also learned to play with textures. Sometimes I eat it raw, fresh, crisp, crunchy. Other times I cook it, soft, warm, comforting. Each texture gives a different experience, a different feeling, a different satisfaction. And that keeps it from getting monotonous. That keeps it fun. That keeps it delicious. One of my favorite tricks is to use different sauces. Homemade dressings, spices, marinades, just a drizzle of olive oil, a squeeze of lemon, a sprinkle of herbs. It is magical. It transforms the taste. It makes it exciting. It makes it special. And it is so simple, so easy, so effortless. I remember the day I tried it with yogurt. It was a revelation. The creaminess, the tanginess, the richness. It was like discovering a new world. A world of flavors. A world of possibilities. And that is when I realized, this food is not just nourishing. It is versatile. It is flexible. It is limitless. I started experimenting even more, mixing it with nuts, seeds, honey, spices. Each time, I discovered a new combination, a new delight, a new way to enjoy it. And I never got bored. Not once. Because it was always different. Always exciting. Always delicious. The trick is to keep it fresh. Keep it fun. Keep it flavorful. Do not let it become a chore. Do not let it become routine. Play with it. Experiment with it. Enjoy it. And you will never get tired of it. You will look forward to it. You will crave it. You will love it. I still eat this food every single day. And I still find new ways to enjoy it. New flavors. New combinations. New experiences. It is never boring. It is never dull. It is always exciting. Always satisfying. Always delicious. And you can do the same. You can make it your own. You can find your favorite combinations. Your favorite flavors. Your favorite ways to enjoy it. You just have to try. You just have to experiment. You just have to play. So go ahead. Be creative. Be bold. Be adventurous. Mix it up. Change it up. Spice it up. And you will never get bored. You will never feel monotonous. You will never want to stop. I am telling you this because I want you to succeed. I want you to feel the energy, the vitality, the joy. I want you to live a long, healthy, happy life. And this food can help you do that. But only if you make it a habit. Only if you make it exciting. Only if you make it delicious. What are the most common misconceptions or myths about this food and its effects on health and longevity? One of the most common misconceptions I have heard is that eating too much of this food is harmful. People say, "Oh, it is too rich. It is too heavy. It will make you sick." But that is not true. Not if you eat it in moderation. Not if you balance it with other nourishing foods. I have been eating this food every day for decades. Decades. And I am as healthy as an ox. Strong. Vital. Full of energy. It is not the food that is the problem. It is the excess. The overindulgence. The imbalance. That is where people go wrong. Then there is the myth that this food is only for the young. I have heard people say, "Oh, my stomach cannot handle that anymore. It is too much for me." Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. I am well past my youth. And I eat this food every single day. It is not about age. It is about how you prepare it, how you consume it, how you balance it with other foods. If you eat it mindfully, if you eat it with respect, it will nourish you at any age. It will strengthen you, energize you, sustain you. Another myth that makes me shake my head is the idea that this food is fattening. People say, "Oh, I will gain weight if I eat that. It is too rich, too dense." But that is only true if you eat it mindlessly. If you overeat. If you pair it with sugary, processed foods. But if you eat it in moderation. If you combine it with fresh fruits, leafy greens, nuts, seeds, then it is perfectly balanced, perfectly nourishing, perfectly satisfying. It keeps you full, keeps you energized, keeps you healthy. I have also heard people say that this food is a miracle cure, that it will heal any illness, reverse any disease, grant immortality itself. That is dangerous thinking. Very dangerous. This food is powerful. YESIT is nourishing. It is healing. It is life-giving. But it is not magic. It is not a cure-all. It is not a miracle. It is just food. Just a part of a balanced, healthy lifestyle. You cannot eat this food and then live recklessly. You cannot eat this food and then neglect your health. It does not work that way. It never did. It never will. Some people think that if they eat this food, they do not need anything else. They say, "Oh, this is the perfect food. I do not need fruits. I do not need vegetables. I do not need grains." But that is foolish. Very foolish. This food is powerful, yes. But it is not complete. It is not everything. You need variety. You need balance. You need a rainbow of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. You need a whole balanced diet. Not just one food. No matter how powerful it is. And then there are those who think this food is exotic, foreign, strange. They say, "Oh, that is not for me. That is for other people, other cultures." But that is not true. Not at all. This food is for everyone. It does not matter where you come from, what language you speak, what culture you belong to. This food is for humans, for people, for life. It is a gift from nature, a treasure from the earth, and it belongs to all of us. I have also heard people say that this food is too expensive, that it is a luxury. But that is not true. Not if you know where to look. Not if you buy it wisely. Not if you buy it in its simplest form, without the fancy packaging, without the marketing tricks, without the gimmicks. I have been buying this food for years, and it never broke the bank. Not once. It is affordable. It is accessible. It is for everyone. You see, the problem is not the food. The problem is the myths, the misconceptions, the misunderstandings. They cloud people's minds. They create fear, doubt, confusion, and that keeps people from enjoying the true power of this food. That keeps people from living longer, healthier, happier lives. So do not believe the myths. Do not fall for the misconceptions. Do not be misled by the shadows. Learn the truth. Understand the food. Respect it. Honor it. Enjoy it. And it will reward you. It will nourish you. It will strengthen you. It will give you life. I have seen it with my own eyes. I have felt it in my own body. I have lived it. And I am telling you this because I want you to experience it too. I want you to feel the energy, the vitality, the joy. I want you to live a long, healthy, happy life. And this food can help you do that. If you see through the myths. If you understand the truth. If you embrace it with an open heart. Is it possible that this one food alone can significantly impact lifespan? Or is it just one piece of a bigger puzzle for a long and healthy life? I have lived a long time. Longer than many of my friends. Longer than some of my family. I have seen the seasons change, year after year, decade after decade. I have seen people live long, vibrant lives. And I have seen people leave this earth far too soon. I have watched. I have learned. I have pondered. And I can tell you this. No one food alone will grant you a longer life. It just will not. That is not how life works. It never did. It never will. This food, the one we are speaking of, is powerful. It is nourishing. It is healing. It is filled with nutrients, antioxidants, and life-giving energy. It is a treasure from the earth. A gift from nature. And yes, it can make a significant impact on your health, on your energy, on your vitality. It can strengthen your heart, sharpen your mind, boost your immune system. It can do wonders. But on its own, all by itself? No, my friend. It is just one piece of a much bigger puzzle. You see, life is complex. It is not just about what you eat. It is about how you live. It is about how you think, how you move, how you breathe. It is about balance, harmony, connection. You can eat the most nourishing food in the world every single day. But if your life is filled with stress, with worry, with anger. It will eat away at you. It will drain you. It will shorten your days. Because food alone cannot heal a troubled heart. Food alone cannot calm a restless mind. Food alone cannot replace love, purpose, joy. I have known people who ate all the right foods. Every day, every meal. They were disciplined. They were strict. They were precise. But they were lonely, isolated, unhappy. And they did not live long. Not at all. Because they were missing something. They were missing the laughter, the friendship, the love. They were missing the joy of living. And that, my friend, is just as important as what you eat. Maybe even more so. On the other hand, I have known people who were not as disciplined, who were not as strict. They enjoyed their meals. They savored every bite. They laughed. They danced. They lived fully, freely, joyfully. And they lived long lives. Happy lives. Because they were nourished by more than just food. They were nourished by love, by laughter, by connection, by purpose, by life itself. Do not get me wrong. This food is powerful. It is a gift, a blessing. It can support your health. It can strengthen your body. It can energize your mind. It can be a foundation for a long and healthy life. But it is just that, a foundation. It is not the whole house. It is not the roof over your head. It is not the warmth in your heart. It is just one piece. An important piece. But just one piece. To live a long and healthy life, you need more than food. You need movement. Your body was made to move, to stretch, to bend, to flow. If you sit all day, if you stay still, if you let your muscles wither, no food in the world can save you. You need to move, to walk, to dance, to play, to live. You need rest, deep, restorative rest. Not just sleep, but rest, peace, calm, time to recharge, to heal, to renew. If you are always running, always busy, always stressed, always exhausted, it will wear you down. It will break you. No matter how healthy your food is, you need love. Yes, love. Connection. Community. Belonging. You need to feel seen, heard, understood. You need to share your joys, your sorrows, your dreams, your fears. You need people, relationships, bonds. Without them, life is empty, hollow, cold, and no food can fill that void. You need purpose, meaning, a reason to wake up in the morning, a reason to keep going, a reason to live. It does not matter what it is. It could be your work, your art, your family, your faith, your passion. But you need something. Something that gives your life direction, purpose, meaning. So can this food significantly impact your lifespan? Yes, absolutely. It can support your health. It can strengthen your body. It can energize your mind. It can help you live longer, healthier, happier. But can it do it all on its own? No, not by itself. Not alone. It is one piece of a bigger puzzle. A beautiful, complex, wonderful puzzle called life. I am telling you this because I have lived it. I have seen it. I have felt it. I have eaten this food every day for decades. And I believe in its power. But I also believe in laughter, in love, in purpose, in movement, in rest, in balance. That is the secret to a long life. Not just one food, but all of it, together, in harmony, in balance. So eat this food. Enjoy it. Savor it. Celebrate it. Let it nourish you. Let it strengthen you. Let it energize you. But do not stop there. Move your body. Rest your mind. Open your heart. Find your purpose. Live your life. Fully. Freely. Joyfully. And then, my friend, you will find the secret to a long and healthy life. Not in one food, but in the way you live. In the way you love. in the way you embrace each moment. That is the truth. That is the secret. That is the wisdom I have learned from a long life well lived. And now, I share it with you. Not just so you can live longer, but so you can live better, happier, fuller. That is my wish for you. That is my hope. That is my gift. If you liked today's discussion, don't forget to like the video, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to stay updated with every video we release. And yes, don't forget to share your experiences and thoughts in the comments. Every comment is special to us. Your feedback helps us improve further. We'll continue to meet you in every new video on this channel, so until next time, take care.